Woo, sun came out. What's up guys? So today what we're gonna be doing is throwing some wheels onto the Skyline. Gonna push it out, might have to lower it back down a little bit, but let's get started on that. Also gonna be checking out, so I was getting a couple comments and a couple messages on different things to try out. First, what I was gonna try out is, for some reason, I was getting two different pinout for diagrams for the ECU here, and one of them was actually saying two that are right here that I'm not using were actually the neutral safety switch, but the other one that I saw was saying that this was the NSW and the STA pin right there. Try bridging them, car would die out. Try grounding it, nothing. So what I'm thinking about doing is connecting these two here to see if actually those were the neutral safety switch, starter switch it says on the diagram. Gonna try that out. If not, yeah, I'm lost for any other ideas. But first, let's go ahead. We'll push this car a little bit down. Oh. Let's push this down. So we have Kendrick Lou here from Lou Motorsports.
All right.
Trying to do some diagnostics here. I'm trying literally everything.
Everything.
Look at that. Hey, that dedication. They're playing Forza inside.
No way.
All right, so went over to my buddy Ryan's, Ryan Miranda's place, aka.
You guys got the same last name?
Yeah, it was my cousin. He gave me a manual transmission ECU that he got out of his 1JAZ VVTi. So cross our fingers that this actually fixes the problem. If not, for sale, part out. So I'm just gonna unplug this stuff. Too easy of a.
We're placing our bets.
I don't know.
Let's be positive. It's gonna work. It's gonna be work. Come on, you over there, you negative ass. Ah, we screwed.
I think it does need.
Okay.
Ran into some issues where the studs, the OEM studs, were actually not gonna cut it for the wheels because I need to run spacers on it, and the spacers are 5mm spacers, but it was kind of sketchy putting them on with the wheels and just having a little bit of thread. So just to be safe, we wanted to put extended studs on. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But before any of that, we gotta put on a starter because we want the car to run a little bit better. Should have did this when it was on the stock suspension, just because everything was higher. So pump a little bit more, but not too bad. So here it is. Damn. I hope this is new. I'm not sure if this is new or remanufactured, but I think it's new. Look at that. It gives you all the readings and everything. Might be remanufactured, who knows. Just like that. Just took out the top ball. The top ball was a little bit trickier just because it's a tight fit, but literally just dropped. Thankfully it didn't fall on me. Alright, that's out. Swap the other one in. Alright, it's all in. Wasn't too bad. So the only tricky part was because the way I wired up like my positive wire from the battery and from the terminal from my positive post here was a little bit different because I actually had it measured out. And that is actually a Mark II 1J starter. So the post was actually on the opposite side here. So that was the only like trouble I had, where you could see right there is the positive post on the Mark II, and on the 1J from the Chaser it actually goes to like up there a little bit further up. But that's all done. Now I can lower the car. We're gonna pop this out, pop off the rotor and the caliper, and then just put on the extended studs. Had to get some coffee because I felt like I was dead. A little bit energized now. Started on here. Look at this. What is this? I'm finding like the craziest stuff. This was literally just in between the rotor and the hub here. Just banging these out and then just torque down the extended ones. All right, here are the extended ones. I just banged one of the OEM ones out. And then this is an extended one here. You can tell the difference here. I love ordering these. These are probably about like 30 bucks, and always get like 2 extra ones. So that's a plus there. Just gonna bang the rest of these out and swap those in. We're gonna torque those down. All right, so this is a little trick that I like to do. So since it's so long and extended, just literally just put Well, this was actually from like a tension rod, but use that as a little spacer. Have the little washer just so when you put the lug nut on, this is the lug nut that's gonna go on it, just so it doesn't, this part right here doesn't dig inside and start like breaking away. And now that's all set. 1 down, 4 to go. Just like that, all good. Now we can put everything back on and try out the new wheels. Woo hoo hoo hoo! Looking fire with the color combo. There we go. Fronts are all on. On both sides. Don't worry, I gotta go and get some more open-ended lug nuts for here. All right, we're gonna do these. We might not have to put extended studs on here. Shout out to Yoshio Factory. Yeah, so putting this on, it looks like it's not hitting the coil over here. That's the only issue that we have. Well, I had last time on my 240, but might be good with this setup. Last wheel we got to do, but we got to do a little bit something. Ooh, that was so close to falling. Got to seal this bad boy back on. Blew out on the back side there. Well, didn't blow out, but just de-beat it from the back side. Whoa. Oh, it's already pretty much off. Let's rotate this. Might be able to actually just hit it off with the Cheetah. Was gonna do some sketchy, stupid stuff with some starter fluid and a lighter, but since it's still seated on one side, might be able to actually get away with this. Yeah, we can go ahead, take off the last wheel. Definitely gonna have to lower this car afterwards, but just see how it settles and everything. Before we go ahead, got this all mounted. Cheetah worked out perfect for that, but on the other side, it was still kind of high, so measured it out and it was about 2 inches of a gap space. So gonna go in here, lower it about maybe like 1.5 inches to 2 inches. We'll see, just because I don't want to slam the car like I said, but we'll do 1.5 inches and see how that turns out first. All right, this side's all set. Still have a feeling it's gonna be a little bit low, but let's put on the wheel, do the other side, and then we'll go from there. Put this bad boy on. Now we can go ahead, adjust these, lower it out all the way the 2 3/4, and hopefully this right here, I think I might have to bang all this in as well, but we'll see how close the tire hits there. Whew. Here we go, moment of truth. So I had an order, I'm still waiting for in the mail for some open-ended lug nuts all the way around so I could change those to extended as well. Let's lower this, hopefully. Whoa, way too fast. And definitely close the gap down a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Pretty sure if we went like probably like a 40 series, because this is a 35. This is a pretty big stretch on this. This is a 35, 225, 35 on a 10.5. But if we went with bigger tire size, which I think I'm gonna do, just because, yeah, you can see the 40 series should probably run like a 245, 40 on here. Not sure about the wheels yet, but for now, they look pretty good. And here, like I was saying, the front, I like the front fitment. Like, I'm not trying to slam this car, but looks good. Now all that is left is to see why the car still isn't running correctly. Literally been trying everything, manual ECU, neutral star switch, yeah, a bunch of stuff, reading online. So going through all the wiring and all this, trace it all back and see what we're missing and what's going on here. See it more rolled back a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. Pretty hyped on it. But I was thinking either different wheels, because I always feel like R34 need like concave setup wheels. Either that or probably like staggered setup, 18 up front, 19s in the rear. I don't know. Comment down, what do you guys think? Staggered setup, concave wheels, or what? Or if they look good like this. But doesn't look too bad. Well, we're gonna be leaving it like that for now. Next video, we're gonna make sure everything is all buttoned up, see what's wrong with the car, and we'll go from there. Like always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, pick yourself up a hoodie. If any of you guys are like graphic designers or something, or have a design in mind, let me know. Also, pick up a slap sticker. Definitely want to get some new hoodies out for the winter season. But like I said, yeah, new wheels are on. See why the Skyline's not running correctly, and hopefully soon we can do a burnout. Stay tuned, guys.